Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be tackling my nursery. We're going to be doing some nursery prep. You guys are going to be seeing some before shots here, and it is absolutely insane in this room. I had been just like trying to just put everything in there and organize it later. So we're going to go through, organize everything, wash all of my baby's clothes. For those of you that might not know, I have a 3.5-year-old son named Holden, and we are currently expecting our second son. I am 30 weeks as of today. And yeah, I am starting to panic because Holden came at 34 weeks. And like I said, I'm 30 weeks. So I had absolutely nothing ready at all. So there was a lot of work to be done. I had to go through, sort through all the clothes because of course when I was putting them away, I did not organize them according to size. So I had to go through the last 3.5 years of clothes, pick out all of the stuff that I was going to need for the first year, wash it all, and organize everything, figure out what I had, what I still needed, all that stuff. So I'm going to be taking you guys along on that journey with me today. And without further ado, let's get right on into the video.
Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and give you the overview of the room here. So as you can see, it's pretty packed. What I've been doing is basically just shoving everything in here. I have a room in the basement that we've been just collecting all of Holden's things throughout the year. And I've slowly been bringing everything upstairs that I'm going to need, but I've just been shoving it in this room. And it is just become a huge mess. We've got all these totes that we've got to go through in this video. We have to go through, wash all the clothes, organize everything, get everything set up, and it is going to be a lot of work, as you guys can tell by the overview. So without further ado, basically we're just going to go ahead and we're going to get started. And we're going to start by basically taking out this train, this cardboard train. It's like a playhouse thing that was in Holden's room. I'm just going to take it apart and I'm going to bring it downstairs, and that way, like, this thing is huge, so it'll give me a little bit more room to work with. And I'm kind of going to be going back and forth. You guys will be seeing, like, I'll be doing some organizing and then I'll move on to something else because I was very overwhelmed with all of this stuff. And that is my best advice to you. If you're tackling a project like this where it's easy to get overwhelmed, just do a little bit at a time. And that's what I ended up doing, was just doing a little bit at a time. So I'm just going to move this stuff out of my way, and then I'm going to tackle the dresser. So I'm reusing pretty much all of Holden's old stuff. We're going to keep the dresser in here, and we're going to be sticking with the same theme that we had for the nursery when Holden was in here, which is a woodland theme. So we're going to be able to reuse all of our decorations and artwork and all that kind of stuff since we gave Holden a new train room. But yeah, so right now what I'm doing is I'm just going through, vacuuming out all the drawers. I'm going to Lysol them all down, and then I'm going to start putting some stuff in the drawers. Now, like I said, I had about 3.5 years worth of clothes that I had to go through. When I initially put everything away, I did not organize them according to size, which was a huge mistake. So I basically had to go through everything the last 3.5 years and see what I needed for the first year or so. And then I wanted to wash everything. So slowly over this week, we were washing everything. So I have some items here that were already washed that I'm able to put away, but you guys will see me doing laundry quite a few times throughout this video because I had so much to do. So much laundry. So you'll see that here and there throughout the video. Me folding laundry, putting it away, same old. So yeah, so we're just gonna basically start there and just continue going for a while.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distraction. directions. We'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me. Be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway.
So now that I have a lot of laundry ready to go, I needed to start figuring out my storage system for the closet. So what I did was I found all of these bins, and I'm just going to be folding everything up and separating them all into different bins. So I have them all marked, as you guys can see. I have like from 3 to 6 months, 0 to 3 months, and so on and so forth. So I'm just separating all the clothes as they come out of the dryer. I'm folding them up, putting them in these bins. Anything in my dresser is going to be from what I can use from birth up until 3 months, and then after that I've got the bins that are going to be stacked in the closet. So it's a nice easy way for me to organize. Right as soon as the clothes get out of the dryer, I can just put them into those bins and get them in the closet.
Stumbling out of bed, and I still got you in my head. From all those pretty words you said, it's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am.
Now heading back into the nursery, and I'm going to just take all this stuff out of this basket, and I'm going to use this basket for extra diapers. So after we had Holden, of course, I had a lot of extra diapers of each size. So I'm going to basically take all those ones that were kind of just loose in a bin and put them in here and get that going into the closet, where we can also start organize everything else in there. I have a ton of Holden stuff in the closet that needs to come out and go back into his room so that I can have new room for the new baby's things.
Now, 'cause I don't wanna slow this down. My heart is screaming out your name. I'm wasted on you. Here we are, right underneath the stars. So let's get a little reckless. You make me breathless, and I won't waste this. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I promise that I will stand by you forever. And I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah.
So now I'm just going to go through the last remaining few bins here in the closet, and I'm separating everything into stuff that needs to go into Holden's room, and then more clothes that need to be washed, and then also anything like for the kitchen, because I have to set up a little kitchen area for him for all his bottles and everything like that. So I'm trying to separate everything out, and then that way I can organize it easier. I'm going to take like the bin of kitchen stuff and take it straight to the kitchen. More laundry is gonna obviously go to the laundry room. You get the gist here.
Because you know I tried the best I could. I don't know how or what I could have done better. Baby, I really tried the best I could. I can't stop time for you. Stop time for you. I've played my part for nothing, and I did it all for you, for you. Yeah, we've been through this, I'm not the one you need right now, and I can't stop time for you. I don't know why we couldn't work this out, because you know I tried the best I could, the best I could. I can't stop time for you. I can't stop time for you. I don't wanna be with somebody who's never gonna be around for me, around for me. I'm running out of energy, I realize you'll never be the one for me. I can't stop time for you. Won't you get out my way, get out my way. I don't need this right now, I don't need this right now. Won't you get out my way, get out my way. I don't need this right now.
So now we're having a little late night session here. I couldn't sleep one evening, and I thought, oh, what the heck, I might as well come in here and actually do something productive while I'm awake, because I feel like I'm always awake. In the third trimester, I'm having a really hard time sleeping. I struggle with insomnia to begin with, and it has just gotten a heck of a lot worse in my third trimester. So typically I wake up at about 3 or 4 in the morning, and I can't fall back asleep until like 7. And then Holden wakes up at like 8. So it's been a little frustrating, but I thought I'd get in here and get some stuff done while I was awake. And so I needed to hang up these pictures. I had them all hung up in here when Holden was a baby, and then once he started getting old enough in his crib, he would knock down that bottom row. So I had to take the bottom row away. So I'm going to rehang them back up. And now I'm just going to go through and sort through all the toys. And you guys, this just seems like it's a never ending. Like I told you in the beginning, I was so overwhelmed. There was just so much stuff. I just didn't realize how much stuff my child had accumulated in the last 3 years until you actually go through it all. It is bananas how much stuff kids get. And you don't really realize it at the time because, you know, you're putting it away every few months, and then, but when you have to go through it when you're having another one, it's like very overwhelming. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take apart the car seat and get all of that washed, as well as everything from his bassinet, all the linens from that, just anything that he's going to be sitting in that hasn't been washed. That's like my last little laundry that I need to do. And then I actually, the next day after I washed the car seat and everything, I went and installed it in my car, and it just like made things seem so much more real to me to actually install the car seat in my car. Like I had said in the beginning, Holden came at 34 weeks, and I am 30 weeks while I was filming this. I'm 31 weeks as I'm doing these voiceovers right now. So, you know, it just kind of, I want to have everything as prepared as possible in case this one decides to make an early entrance as well. And I mean, really, I'm only 3 weeks away from when Holden came. So I wanted to have everything set up just in case, like, who knows where I am. If all of a sudden I'm visiting my parents or something and I go into labor, I have my car seat in my car and I don't have to worry about it. So now most of the items have been gone through, most of the bins have been sorted through, and most of the organization is done. So I wanted just to give the room a quick vacuum and also a quick mop, because it was a lot cleaner, a lot more cleaner in here than when I started. And really, I just have to set up the crib now and just get a little bit more organizing done. But for the most part, the little stuff is taken care of, and the bins are all sorted through, which was a huge thing. All the clothes are sorted through, and I actually have room in here to move around, so I can actually get the vacuuming and mopping done.
Can't stand the thought of being without us. I'm being honest, y'all. Yeah. He's making me jump from high ground. Keeps catching me every time I fall. He got me safe inside. We had something. Tonight I'll be kissing.
So it is now the next day, and all of my laundry is complete. So I'm going to go ahead and put the car seat back together like I told you guys, and then I'm going to take it outside. I'm not going to bring you guys along with me when I install it or anything like that. But yeah, just know that after this, I went and took it out to my car, and it's real now.
Time I see you, tell me, is this part of an act, just to keep your image intact? If you think that strategy's smart, I'm not gonna defend my beating heart. Defend my beating heart. You knocked on my window and slept on my pillow, then said you had found your place. Not sure if I want this. You don't think.
So we will be having baby in our room for the first 6 months or so. We did the same thing with Holden, and so I wanted to make sure that I obviously have the bassinet all cleaned, and then I'm just going to stock up the bottom of it with extra diapers, wipes, change of clothes, all that good stuff.
I see you. Tell me, is this part of an act, just to keep your image intact? If you think that strategy's smart, I'm not gonna defend my beating heart. Defend my beating heart.
Okay guys, so it is now time to start building the crib. And this actually, I was really surprised at how well I remembered how things went together. I was actually really proud of myself because I did not think that I was going to remember how it went, but it actually didn't take me very long and it was pretty easy to get together. And in a couple of minutes here, you guys are going to see the sweetest clip of Holden ever. I'm so glad I got it on film. I wish I would have been able to get his face on film. Like I just kind of got the conversation that we had. But basically he's trying to share one of his favorite stuffed animals with his baby brother. He has this owl that he loves and he comes into the room and tells me that he wants to share it. So I'm going to include that clip here in a second.
If I could see you again, I don't know where to start. I've tried to face
Owl. You want to give Owl to your baby brother?
Yeah,
Oh, honey.
I'm going to show this with my baby brother. Sharon
You are so sweet.
is carrying.
You want to share your owl with your baby brother?
Yeah, because Sharon is carrying.
You are so sweet,
Sharon is
honey.
carrying.
Yes, it is. And you're a very good big brother.
Yeah.
You guys, was that not the sweetest thing you've ever seen? I wish I could have gotten his little face on the camera, but I was just happy that I caught the moment at all. So now I'm going to try and install this net thing, this bumper pad thing around, and you guys, it just was frustrating me so much. I just put a little clip of me in here doing this, but like it took me forever and it still isn't right. I don't know how the heck I was supposed to install this. It just does. I don't understand how I had it the first time. I don't know. Leave me comments. Help me with this because I have no idea how it goes.
Hard to detach, though I know I should let go. I would undo it all in a second if I could. But now that I know you were here, I just can't surrender. I just can't surrender. I just can't surrender.
All right, so it is now time to work on the gallery wall, which is always my favorite thing to do. I love hanging artwork and figuring out where I want artwork to go. So yeah, I pretty much reused all of the artwork that was already in here and just kind of moved it around a little bit. I had to take out like the H because initially we were going to stay with another H name. Like it wasn't our plan to have H names, but just the names that we both like just happened to be H's. But now we're thinking of a different name, so we're not sure if we're going to go continue on with the H name. So I had to get rid of that H. I just went and put it in Holden's room. And so then I had a great big hole there that I had to fill. So basically I just had to kind of reorganize all the artwork on my little gallery wall here.
But if I go back, I could turn away. But if I leave it, I couldn't let me. If I go back, I could turn away. But I won't turn back. I'm bound to relapse. Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling.
Last thing that we're going to do is to hang a shelf in this corner here. I had one here while Holden was in here and it held up his monitor and a couple of other things. So I had taken the shelf down and put it in my kitchen renovation. So I had to reinstall another shelf, a new one. So Holden actually had two of these shelves, like one above the other. So one of them is now in my kitchen, but that's okay. I only need the one. So I reinstalled this other shelf so that we can at least like put the monitor on and, you know, some cute decor or whatever over here as well, since there's kind of a little hole over here. So that is the last thing that we're going to be doing for the decor in this room.
Lucky, lucky
All right, you guys, Holden is wanting to be in the video. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hey, you guys, so this is now the overview of the room. It looks much better. So we've got our crib over here. And we've got our little book, place for books. I'm sorry if you guys can hear Holden playing in the background. We got some baby toys here. And yeah, this is the overview. So I will walk you guys through everything. So starting out with our little gallery wall here, a lot of this stuff I just kept that was in the room already. But we have our little changing station, and I actually need to get a new wipe warmer because mine apparently does not work anymore. I went to plug it in and it's not working. So to get a new one of those. And then we have our baby wash and baby lotion, of course the lavender scented. And then over here, I just stuck this little chair. It's got like a little vibrating thing on it that you can put your little baby in. And that will probably be in the living room most times. I just stuck it in here for now since he's not here, of course. We've got our diaper genie there in the corner. And then in our drawers, I just put all of his sleepers. So I've got all of his sleep sacks here. A couple more sleep sacks, and then I've got sleepers. These are kind of the more warm ones, the fleece ones, and then just the regular ones. Then over here we have diapers, extra diapers, wipes, some bum cream. Then we got all of our bibs, hats and mittens, and in here is socks. And apparently I have enough socks for him to basically wear a new pair of socks every day of his life. I was very lucky when Holden was born because I got a bunch of hand-me-downs from family members, so a lot of clothes we've never even had to buy. Then we have towels and little washcloths, and of course swaddling blankets. Then in this one we have like daytime outfits. So we've got like the little sleepers that are sleeveless and t-shirts, stuff like that. Then here we have like sweaters. We've got his little snowsuit here and pants. Then lastly in this drawer is just baby blankets. As you can see, once again, we have a lot. Let me know if you guys have any ideas for better storage in there just to make it look better, more organized, that sort of thing. Let me know. Then over here, of course, we have the rocking chair. We've got our baby monitor. And then I just left some space here because, of course, you always get things when your new baby comes, like things for footprints and stuff like that. And I like to have that. That's where I had that stuff with Holden. So I just put this teddy bear here for now, but probably when we do a handprint and footprint and get our baby photos done and everything, we'll have some of that go on that shelf. Now, this artwork over here was actually made by my grandmother-in-law, I guess I would call her. So my mother-in-law's mother, she is an artist. And yeah, so she made these, and they've been in the cabin for forever. And my mother-in-law was looking to get rid of them, and I thought they'd go perfect in here. So we've got them in here with the woodland theme. And then this art over here, I actually made myself. We just reused the same theme as in Holden's room, of course. But yeah, so I made these when I was pregnant with Holden, and I just like copied, like I didn't trace, but I just looked at a picture online and just drew it out. So I had a lot of fun making those. And then of course we have his little bed. You guys would have saw me struggling trying to get this mesh thing figured out. I still don't have it figured out, but we got time to figure that out. I'm like, how does this work? I'm gonna have to watch a YouTube tutorial or something. Then of course, like I said, we have tons of baby toys and baby books. And then in our closet, we have everything labeled. So I've got in these bins up here, I've got 3 to 6 month clothes, 6 to 9 months. Up here is one more bin of 3 to 6 months, and behind that is another 6 to 9 months. Then we have 9 to 12 and 12 to 18. And then in that one is like shoes, hats, that kind of thing. And then anything in here is like snowsuits and stuff like that. And then of course down here we have extra diapers, bottle sterilizer that we'll be taking to my mom's, and this is just like a little insert for a bath. And then of course we have like extra diapers, extra wipes, and the little potty training guy down there. So this definitely could be more organized, but you know what, for now it's good enough. Alright you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any other organizational tips or anything for me in regards to being ready for this baby to come, because I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be a second-time mom, but I still feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. So if you have any tips for me, leave them in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.